Miami fans, and my college football family. It is game day once again. Miami versus Syracuse. And I got to tell you something. Let me go get it. Hold on. Give me just a second. I am getting absolutely clowned right now on Twitter for this prediction. So are the Canes going to make me look like a big fat idiot again this week, or are they going to handle business? Because everybody's on the internet making fun of me. Coop, that's not possible. Coop, I guess you don't even watch your own team play. Coop, don't you know about Mario Cristobal and November? Come on, Coop, you're out of your freaking mind. I got the Canes on top, 38-6. And let me give a big shout out to my man, Reezy. Mr. Reezy King.
I'm sorry, your helmet.
Let's go. Go Canes.
Reezy said he needed to make up. He came in hot with 2 and said he had to make up for some previous games. Never required. But I appreciate it, man. Holy smokes. Indiana was down 24-20. And Mendoza throws a laser beam into the back of the end zone. And it looks like it is confirmed a touchdown. They are going to survive. And I got to tell you something, Reezy. Let's clap it up one more time for Reezy, because 10 gifted, man. He got a Florida State fan, Nick Snyder. That puts a big smile on my face. Next, he needs to get Noel for Life 757. But you got a Tennessee Volunteers fan in there. You got a Florida State fan in there.
Shannon Dawson saw that prediction and said, hold my beer. 15-14 Miami.
Absolutely not. Nuh-uh. Nope. Reezy, thank you so much for the 10 gift. To make sure that you guys thank him for that. Also, thank you for the 2, man. It's going to be a wild ride this afternoon. It's going to be a good one. At least I'm praying it is. Southeast Bike Life 400 with the 2. He says, let's go. Go Canes. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for being here. Andrew with the big $4.99 owning the board. I hope Shannon Dawson has something he's trying to prove. I doubt it. But my prediction, we talked about this all week, is not so much me believing that that Miami is going to flip some sort of switch and they're this super explosive team all of a sudden. It's more so just Syracuse is that bad. And I'm not going to backpedal on that. If we go into halftime and it's 7-7 like it was against Stanford, I'm going to say, what a bum-ass Miami team. Stanford's not good. Now, they did start the quarterback that has the most experience, that can use his legs a little bit, but he's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. They don't have a run game. Their offensive line and defensive line are not great. They have nothing. So Miami better win. But, I mean, I don't have them putting up a 50 burger, but Miami does need style points. Style points would be big at this point. You've lost 2 games. Doesn't look like we're getting much help. You got to handle business in a big way. This should be a big win. Should be. And I know, guys, that it's easy to lean into the negativity and to be bummed out after those 2 losses. I'm in the same boat as you. But it's Syracuse, man. It's a fruit. We're not going to lose to a tree, and we're not going to lose to a fruit. All right? This game is at Hard Rock Stadium for those that were asking. It is homecoming. Here we go. The Canes are taking the field. 2 hot links available down in the description. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to hang out with us here at the College Football Family. These are always a good time. Appreciate y'all being here. If I give individual shout outs, I know I'm going to miss somebody. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Let's have a good afternoon. Let's lock in. But it looks like Indiana is going to survive over Penn State 27-24. Texas Tech took it to BYU. Good grief. 29-7. Looked like they were going to shut them out. SMU is winning big, did win big over Boston College, as expected. Wrong button. So let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. Any questions? Joel, I don't know. What was your prediction, Joel? 38-13? Is that what you said? 38-13? Did you sell the Mach 1? I did. Unfortunately, I did. Canes get back in the W column. We got a commercial break before we get started. Let's get caught up. Switch engaged, says Edward. I see world's tallest drummer in here, Mr. Grimm. Yes, so Fletcher's out. OJ's out. CJ Daniels is out. A couple others. I know they said Moten was warming up. I don't know if he's a go. We already got the robots in here. Hold on. I hate the robots. I hate y'all. And hate's such a strong word, but I hate y'all. So 2 hot links down in the description. 2 hot links. If you don't have ESPN, still no deal with YouTube TV. Frick Disney. Hooley Kane says, payback game. Last year on these fools. Let's kick them while they're down. Nobody feels sorry for Fran Brown and what he has going on at Syracuse. Who cares? They're not even going to make a bowl game, so handle business. Christian is Bay in here. Dog Menace. What's up, Greg Gatto? DSM guy. Allen, we got Go Canes 2 in here. True. I mean, Penn State does still have time. I guess anything could happen. Miami will break some record for time of possession this game. What's up, Richard? Will Cristobal adjust? No. No, it's just more so, again, Miami is just the far better team here against a struggling Syracuse team. I don't expect Miami to make any kind of crazy adjustments. Miami's just going to play ball the way Miami has played. You're coming up on 9 games in the season. You're not going to see any massive changes, in my opinion.
We ballin', boy.
In my opinion. Kane for life. Welcome to the Canes fam officially. I appreciate you, bro. Mario needs to stick his tongue out and tell Syracuse coach to enjoy watching us play in a bowl game. Frick Fran Brown. Right? Miami is favored to win the rest of their games, and unfortunately that doesn't mean a lot to us Canes fans. You were favored over Louisville. You were favored over SMU last year. You were favored over Georgia Tech and Syracuse. You lose all of them. You know? In K-Ville, huh? Help you get over the pain. We got to get through it together. It's all we can do, man. It's all we can do. Yeah, there will be no crazy adjustments. Just going to have to win. And they will. Mark my words, Miami will walk away with the win, and it's not like that's a hot take. Let's get the scoreboard up, and then we'll be locked in and ready to rock.
We ballin', boy.
I got y'all. Hold on. First down, we're dropped. Thank goodness. A batted ball at the line on the first play of the game and almost picked off. Holy smokes. You know they're seeing that on the film. Like, I know guys on the D-line are going to try to do that anyways, but we have so many batted balls at the line. Do you ever go to games? Yes, I do. I was at the Florida State game. I've been to multiple Miami games. Yeah. There's Trader. I don't know why he has so many batted balls. It's not like Carson Beck's a shorty, you know? All right, so we're locked in. We good, y'all? It does not move the chains. That's a 3rd and 1 for Miami. Beck is having a word with Brockermeyer. No, they gave it to us. They did. They gave it to us. A little bit of confusion on the broadcast. You think it's throwing mechanic and release point? Beck making some changes again here. Getting the ball out quick, and that's another first down. Okay. Good start. We got our little scripted drive going together here. Thank goodness it wasn't picked on that first play. Everybody said an outside run. What's up, Julian? We are moving, as we should. Do not see the hot links in the description. They're all the way down at the bottom. Scroll all the way. Big sack, and they are already throwing the U upside down. We are 2 minutes into the game, and they're already throwing the U upside down. That's going to bite you in the butt, buddy. Okay. All right. It is 2nd and 18. He had to dump it down to Marty. Y'all ready to lose another one to the Orange? Not going to happen, buddy. Nice try. I'll double check the links for y'all to make sure that they are working. The top link is typically the best. I'm going to double check it. It's 3rd and 11. I'll check it after this 3rd down. What's up, Dion? Syracuse with a lot of movement. We can't come out and march down the field on a scripted first drive here against Syracuse. And honestly, he had him. He had him, bro. Why don't I buy ESPN? Frick Disney. That's why. But watch the game anyway you can, right? Man, if we had some backspin on that. So Miami's first drive looks like they're moving because they are. And then it stalls out after a big sack on Carson Beck. All right, let me check that link. People are saying links aren't working. Links aren't working. Let me try it. I pull it up. I am seeing the game. Top link is working for me. 100% being honest. I just want to try to help y'all out. So don't think that I'm taking shots or anything. It is working for me, however. It is working for me. Thank you for the sub, David. 27-24, Indiana does end up winning. Kind of wish they would have lost just because it would have been funny, you know, for them to lose to a struggling Penn State. That would have been great. Oh, well, it is what it is. What link? Very bottom of the description. That's what I'm trying to say. I know it's different for everybody, right? Everybody, some people are watching on their phone, some computer, some TV. Like, I get it. But I literally pulled up the scroll to the bottom of the description, guys. Scroll to the bottom of the description, very bottom. Expand it, scroll all the way down. There are 2 links where you can watch the game. I know you'd love to have that batted ball back, of course. Very first play of the game. Beck takes a big sack, and we end up punting it into the end zone. Armando, what's up, man? You feeling any better this week? I know you were heated after that SMU game. I know, Richard. I'm not gonna keep harping on it today. Don't worry. I won't keep on it. People gotta get in there and figure out a way to make it work, right? I'll see if I can find one more. Good to see you, Lisa. I can only do so much, right? People get mad at me. I just provide the link. That's it. But it's working for me. 100% it's working for me. Do you think the team has lost respect for Carson or something has caused a rift between him and the team? I don't know. I wouldn't think so. I don't really think there's any kind of something. I don't think there's something deeper there. I think we're just not playing our best football right now. And I think it's a combination of the game planning, the scheme, the play calling, and the players. I think it's a combination of all of it. I don't think there's some sort of deep-rooted issue between the players and they're going at it in the locker room. And I don't think it's any of that. Don't you run the internet, Coop? True. Not caring for the season anymore? Man, I'm so excited to watch the guys take the field. You know, I understand being down and out. It's hard. Right, it's hard. The link is free. Yeah. You need Q's plus 7.5 first quarter for 500. Good luck, Bruce. All right, now this is where we should see Miami dominate, y'all. This is a Syracuse offense that they're struggling. All right? They are struggling. Link is at the bottom of the description, guys. The same place it is every week. Come on, help me out. Get there. Okay, had to throw it away. All right. Can Miami's offense score? Yes, but not a lot. Very bottom. Very bottom. 3rd and 8. Come on. 3rd and 8. They legit go conservative here on 3rd and 8, and we give it up. Thank you, Ink Kane. Yeah, we're bumping the rage up. Dang, bro! We haven't been the same since the 4th quarter of the FSU game. It has been kind of tough sledding since then. You're right. And you look at that Stanford score, but it carried over to the Stanford game because we played a piss poor first half, and against a better team, we would have been screwed in that one too. And I know coulda, shoulda, woulda, it doesn't matter because you still ended up beating them big, but that was unacceptable. This team is bad. We're going to make them look good. Better not. They are driving now. Thank y'all for the help. I appreciate it. It's a struggle every week. Thank you, Night Shadow and Ink Kane. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Brenda. It's very comfortable. Syracuse is upsetting Miami. We'll go throw a Benjamin Franklin on that money line right now and turn it into big money. Shut this down. Let's stop playing around. Put your dog in at QB. Who's that? No. That's not it, Gabriel. All the way at the bottom. Links are free. Big hit. There we go. Man, still picks up 3 or 4 yards. What's my score prediction? 38-6. Canes on top. Another third down here for the Oranges. Good to see you, Ann. Here we go. Another third down. Come on. All right. Give this offense the ball back. Thank you. Dirty South TV. Good to see you. Holy smokes. I did see the Lenora Sellers. Yeah, I think it's just too early to say anything for sure. But there'll be smoke around Sellers, CJ Bailey. It'll be an interesting offseason. Here we go. Thank goodness a team did not march down the field and score on Miami on their first drive. That's a great sign. Like it really is. King season checking in. Now, when crap like that happens, though, that's when it confirms that we are just cursed. No freaking way, man. No way. We got to go 97 yards. Come on. Come on, man. Give me a break. Speaking of, can y'all hear me okay? I didn't even ask. We got a commercial break. Let's calm down here for a second. Let's settle in. Can y'all hear me okay? How's everybody feeling? We all right? We've traded possessions here offensively. Both teams walking away with nothing. Let's lock in. It's time. It's time. Just like to catch one break or something, you know? You know, Dingo says the football gods hate us. Cuse fan here. What's up, Gabby? I'm gonna need a priest. Is the jersey with the hoodie sewn in? So no, it's actually all made together. So they've just like sewn sleeves onto this, but the material inside is actually like this. The jersey is almost like hoodie material. I love it, bro. It's super comfortable. What's on it, though? Oh, that's the trademark logo. This is what it take. Appreciate the subs, y'all. Ready to play Emery? No shot.
Watch this. 3 straight runs.
This is what it takes.
Don't you put that on us. Who was it?
On the side of your helmet.
Co-op, we got this. Go Canes.
Thank you, Southeast Bike Life. Thank you, Canes Hunter. No, sir. Handling business.
Why are all the Miami Hurricane fans wearing teal? Oh wait, that's empty seats.
I want you to know that you did this. I'm going to bully that man. We're going to smack him around a little bit. Stinking Syracuse fan. Not really super dramatic there. Like, it didn't really have the impact because you can't hear the smack from there, I'm guessing. Joe Davis! I got to put the man up there, even with that comment, y'all. I got to put him up there. Real talk, Florida State, Clemson. Thoughts before we start again here on this drive? Thoughts, Florida State, Clemson? Where'd I get the shorts? The Dime Life. I think that I took... Thank you for the love, Joel, for real. Thank you, bro. So freaking kind. Who would have thought Florida State fans could be this nice? I took Florida State plus 17.5. So as in they either win or do not lose by more than 17. I think they can keep the game within 17. Where'd I get that light? A subscriber made it for me.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Thought he might have had
There's
Lofton.
one.
Thank you, Kane Tunner, 69. Third and short. Come on. Just give me a first. Give me a first, man. Come on. Come on. Hey, thank you, bro. Florida State fans love you. They do. They roll out the red carpet for me in Tallahassee, and I'll never understand it. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Donnie. Going to Richard Jack. 3rd and 1. Thank freaking goodness we got that. Because I know every single person watching this stream was holding their breath just then. Because you knew where it was going. This offense is boring. People got so mad when I said that. And I was like, but I know you agree. Boring is fine when you're winning. Oh. Hello, bro? A little late? Marty Brown will run your butt over. Does Malachi transfer? Nah.
We ballin', boy.
Number 1 fan of the U, 46 months. Right on time for the first down. Can't wait for AI robot refs. Maybe we will get fair calls then. No, because even that, like AI learns over time. And, you know, it'll soak up all the information on the internet. And it'll kind of start to lean into the Miami hate. I don't believe it. Even the robots would be against Miami. Oh, we toss it over to Tony? All that for 1. I don't hate that, though. I don't hate a jet sweep to Tony. We can't be mad at that. It might not have worked, but we can't be mad at the play call there. No, I think Malachi Tony will be fine. He's someone that wants to make a name for himself at Miami. Of course, people are going to come knocking at the door. I get it. But I think we'll be fine with that. If he wasn't getting much play time, like if he was flashing, but then they weren't giving him snaps, then absolutely. But he's getting to play, bro. Tony's out there on the field. Again, thank you, Donnie and Joshua. Appreciate y'all.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
What's more likely, a coach co-op presidential run or Dawson not running it up the middle on 3rd and short?
You got me there. Thank you, Andrew. 3rd and 4.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Offense co sucks.
Picked off! See, we should have wore green because Syracuse has orange on their uniforms, and so do we, and Beck doesn't know who to throw the football to. Oh. Flag. I take back what I said. I see it now. Okay, about time. About damn time. I'm still a little mad. Yeah, keep yapping, Fran. Okay, buddy. Thank you, Austin, for the 2. Offensive coordinator sucks. Lyle is going to try to kick it outside. That's going to be the guy that's going to have a little bit of speed. He's a bit more shifty. Okay. I don't blame him, but Beck is so scared of contact. Hey, yo. Lyle picked up a good block there, but, you know, we know that's not part of Beck's game. He's not going to pick up the first there, but it just kind of sucks. It puts us in 3rd and 6. Corey Heatherman is best coach on our staff. Maybe. All right, Syracuse calls a timeout. I cannot believe that the first quarter is about to be over. Better get it together. 0-0.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Why do we continue to run in a bunched set?
I don't know. Thank you, Canes Hunter. Joseph's Comics says, put Tony under center. Now, it's a very popular opinion. What's up, Try Account? Somebody says this guy also a Titans fan. Yes, I am. I get to be upset on Saturdays and Sundays. I get to ruin my entire weekend, not just part of it. You said Miami couldn't beat Colorado today? You don't like Fran Brown? Me neither. People told me, man, Coop, you got to be more respectful to Fran Brown. And I said, why? Why do I need to be respectful to Fran Brown? Frick that guy. BT Hokie Lover, good to see you. Couple more weeks. Dawson isn't even allowed to make calls. I still don't know how I feel about the whole Mario Cristobal handcuffing him and controlling the offense. I don't know. What did Fran Brown do? What didn't he do? You feel my pain? Yeah, well, we get a break because we don't play. Told people to take Cuse plus 29. Well, it's looking like it might be a scoreless first quarter here. Kyle says he feels sorry for Dawson. That turned out to be a lemon. We talked about it on my live stream last night. If Canes fans regret Miami picking up Carson Beck, and I said no. But there were several people that said absolutely. They wish Miami had never got Carson Beck. The reason why it's tough to talk about Lenora Sellers and some of these other quarterbacks and stuff is, number one, they're not in the portal yet, but I know it is fun to talk about it. Number two, we don't even know if Shannon Dawson is going to be here for whatever reason you believe. You know what I mean? So, like, we don't even know what the coaching situation is going to look like. So people say, well, Sellers wouldn't want to play in this trash-ass offense, so I don't even know if Dawson will be here. Have you seen Emory? And I don't, Emory's not the, I'm not trying to take a dump on Emory. I was at Miami Clemson when was that? 23? I seen him play just good enough to get Miami a win. But he's not the solution.
On the side of your helmet.
It's impossible to have confidence in this team. As much talent as we have, every team we play thinks they can beat us.
Yeah, and it's crazy, right? I mean, that is a good point, John. When you say every team thinks they can beat us, it should be that they come into our stadium and they're like, well, here we go. I guess we'll do our best. They come in believing they can hang, and they do.
This is what it takes.
That's why it's tough, man.
On the side of your helmet.
Sacked.
Wanted to apologize a bit for my comment. Kicking a man while he is down isn't my normal mo, but damn, this season.
This offensive line.
Feel
Hold
better,
on. Let me see the
you'll beat
replay.
us. But as
Let me see the
always,
replay.
go Hokies.
That's Bell out there. Bro, this offensive line's overrated. Please, let's not start this. Can we just feel good this afternoon? Coop, you just now realizing that? I guess maybe I was in denial. VT Hokie Lover with the Big Ten says, wanted to apologize a bit for my comment. Kicking a man while he is down isn't my normal MO, but
No,
damn, this
stay
season is
blessed.
bad. Feel better? You'll beat us. But as always, go Hokies. VT Hokie Lover, thank you so much. I can't wait. I'm pumped for it. Blacksburg, big road test for the Canes. I'm pumped for the game. Looking forward to the back and forth. Are you going to go to it, or you going to hang with us? What's the plan? Lenore says, I've been telling y'all Miami O-line's trash. I thought more of it was the play calling, more so than the offensive line, because I feel like I see potential, but potential is not enough. Like they got to put it together on the field. And we look a little. Brockermeyer's been playing bad. Bell
Holy
is slow.
shit, we suck. We're boring to watch.
He dropped it. Okay, nice. So KCD. Canes Hunter said no, they blitz. Glenn, thank you for the 2. This junk is boring as heck. I mean, it has been. But again, I go back to what I said. It's fun when you're winning. If y'all said, man, this is boring, but at least we're up 14-0, nobody would really care. Says a scoreless first quarter here for the Canes. Come on, man. There we go. All right, give us the ball back. Off-season champions. Here we go. I see the comments. Trolls are acting like we're losing already. Now, I'm not going to lie. As long as Shannon Dawson is here, I'll be 100% honest. If you're a tight end, I would not come here. No way. Mama Coop in the building.
We ballin', boy.
We can't just win one. I know, right? Even the Stanford game had us holding our breath for the first half. You know?
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
You still gotta give me a game you wanna go to and I'll escort you. Believe it or not, it's not easy finding a hotel in Blacksburg during football
I could
season.
see it.
No matter how
I
bad
feel like
we
Virginia
are.
Tech fans show up, right? Like you've got their traditions that mean a lot to many fans. So it's for sure.
Who do I miss more, Jalen Rivers or Cam Ward? Both positions downgraded.
Gotta be Cam, right? Cam would make magic happen. Absolutely. Thank you, number one fan of the U, VT Hokie Lover. Someday we'll make it happen.
We struggling against a 3-6 team. We're not elite. Terrible coaching.
Yeah, and then the thing is, so I know everyone right now then is going to point to Indiana and Penn State. Or they're going to point to some other games where it should not have been close, and it kind of was. Not trying to ride the negative train. I'm just saying it's been a consistent thing with Miami. You lose to SMU. You play a bad first half against Stanford. You play a bad fourth quarter against Florida State. You lose to Louisville. I don't know why I did those way out of order, but you get the point. You know? It's been a consistent problem. These bad teams, it's got to be that situation where you dominate them like you're supposed to. So it's not we're going to beat our chest. Like, we just beat a 3-win Syracuse team. Dang, I can't even remember who we're playing. But we did what we were supposed to do against that bad football
like a
team.
78 Cadillac got a prime that sucker to get it started.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, get that thing warmed up, you know. Thank you, Tommy. Mama Coop says, I've been here, but you've been ignoring me. See, you guys got me so worked up, I'm out here ignoring my own mother
we have
in my live
that either
stream.
Takes a bad sack or throws bad throws under pressure, and OC that play calls terribly. Blitz and you're good. They need help. O-line would be top 5 in the country with Cam.
Yeah. Well said, Andrew. James Franklin to Miami. Who would be number 1 in the nation with 10? And I know that it's like a pointless conversation to have because, well, Coop, Cam Ward is gone. You know, but it's just Canes fans just saying, like, imagine. You know? Imagine what could have been. Because you get to a point to where you don't want to live in reality. So you just want to live in la-la land and just pretend. You know, I know Florida State fans can relate, right? I know there are some other fan bases out here that can relate to that statement.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Just missing leadership. We got a taste of it last year with Cam.
Is Fran okay? He looks like he just walked out of a sauna. I know it's like 84, 85 degrees. Holy smokes. Is he okay? I guess out there coaching his butt off. It's 0-0. Syracuse has to punt, though. Feels like summer out there. Is it really that hot? Imagine after they lose and then he doesn't take a shower. Because dude said he doesn't shower after losses. So he's going to get swamp ass down in South Florida and then turn around and everybody's going to have to ride with him back home up north. And he's not going to shower. He knew he needed to get a lead to have a chance. Yeah, every time. Who's the flag on? Okay. That's the thing. Syracuse wants a lead because they know that's how you beat Miami. You get a lead on them, and Miami's not going to score quick most of the time. So every time they give the ball back to Miami's offense, he's going to be really upset about it. Yep. Looking like he's playing out there. That's a good point, Nick. Really good point. Tell us what's happening in the game. It's not a play-by-play commentary, but I'll try to keep you updated from time to time. Syracuse just punted to Miami here to start the second quarter of the game. It is 0-0. We've seen a bunch of nothing. Nothing. If Syracuse scores, it'll be on defense. How many penalties does Miami have right now? That's 0? Oh.
This is what it takes.
Oh, let them fight, bro.
You on the side of your helmet.
I like this.
Step up, but
Bro,
coaches
I
need to
like
put their
this.
players in the best position to succeed. Cam was
Hold
basically
up.
the coach out
That's
there
what
last
I want to
season.
see. Hey, Mario and Fran, let them throw hands. I want to see some emotion from my head coach. That right there is what I've been waiting to see. We got a penalty. Well. Hold on, I'm going to take a picture of that. Hold on, I want to remember that. Yeah, buddy. Who you guys think would win in a 1v1? Fran Brown or Mario Cristobal? I know we're cutting up and stuff, but I really do like seeing him be a little more vocal. We've missed that. Where's that Mario Cristobal that's ripping into guys on the sideline? I don't mind him jawing it up with Fran Brown a little bit. You know they don't like each other. Said frick Fran Brown. I got to refresh the game. Hold on. There we go. Mario looks like he can't fight. This handshake at midfield after the game is going to be one to remember. Are we losing because we're weak? I don't know. I'd like to know when we're going to play more football. Mario got a bad back. After week 1, did I think we'd go 13-0? Absolutely not. No. Miami will Miami at the end of the day, at least to a certain extent, a little bit.
Mario was scared to say something. He was running. Mario would get dog walked by the other coach.
What? Come on, King Muggin. Good to see you, Long John Silver. Hey, don't spam, but I see you. I see you. We fumbled the season. I see you. There we go. Come on, Marty! Come on! Yeah, how about one more time, and I'll get people out of here. Don't worry. Look, I know Mario Cristobal, John, Fran Brown doesn't win you the football game. I just miss seeing emotion out of Cristobal, game day. How no score? Well, it's Syracuse and Miami. That's how. What were they fussing about? No, not sure. Oh, back flush out of the pocket. He panics. You need some mods. Yeah. See, I know, and we talked about CJ Daniels being out, and Fletcher, and OJ, and Johnson, and Moten, and all these guys. Miami should still dominate this football team. 3rd and 9, come on. They're playing like 10 yards off of us.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Imagine we fire Beamer cuz he lost for a bit. It's up top for y'all. I promise.
Here they come. Here it is. Yep, here it is. Syracuse will score on this drive right here.
This is what it takes.
JoJo's out there
On
jogging.
the side of your helmet.
Mario
Couple
doesn't
penalties
have
on
that killer
Miami.
mindset.
Please don't do this to me. Please. Flag?
This is what it takes
Thought one of our guys got pushed in the
to
back.
wear the U on the side of your helmet.
That should have been a flag. DB got there early.
Yeah, when you watch the replay, he did kind of make some contact there with JoJo, but I'm still mad. It's that same thing I always go back to. Would like to see him be a little more explosive. I do kind of agree with the announcer there. But then you have Beck who, spun out of that sack, and then it just feels like he kind of panics a
On the
little
side
bit.
of your helmet.
We look like a high school team. This is
Right now,
terrible garbage football.
Same thing. It is early. It's early, but it's Syracuse. If you love offense, you tuned into the right game.
We will win the game.
I agree. We will win. We will win. We will win, but I guess it's not going to be pretty. There's still a ton of football to be played. BT Hokie Lover said, imagine we fire Beamer because he lost for a bit. It's up top for y'all. I promise. We're not very optimistic. I'll be real with you. These guys still want it, right? Right, guys? There's no way that the players have given up on the season or Mario, right?
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We're 6-2.
Offensive sucks ass guys look down and Anlo.
Thank you, Austin. The offensive coordinator does suck, it appears, yeah. There's no way that they feel like there's absolutely nothing to play for at this point at 6-2. And it's deeper than that. We have problems offensively and a lot of other things going on, but I saw a lot of people saying, well, they've given up. Really?
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We're gonna have to watch Fran trash us.
I hope not. I won't be able to live with that. I can't. No, I can't. Thank you, Pringles guy. This it can't happen. You guys think that they've given up, that they quit? Carson's pissing you off. His body language looks like he's already defeated. I mean, we saw emotion from him last week. We saw the frustration, which being frustrated is not, I guess, a bad thing. But yeah, if you're going to go out there, right, and look like a hard ass, I and Fran Brown, and you guys are jawing it up, and the refs are getting between
You
you.
recruit individuals, not teams. Okay,
And then
I'm done.
oh, wait. Beck, once again, super frustrated on the sideline. You can't come out there looking like that and put up nothing in this game so far. Appreciate you, BT. Hope you love her.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
We should push for Dab and get him
Nice
his
play.
co-ACH.
Dab? Dabo? Come on, man. I don't want to hear nothing about a quiet bench.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Where can I watch
Nice
this
job.
shit show?
I don't know. Do you really want to? Kirk, there's 2 hot links down at the very bottom of the description. Just expand it. They're down there at the bottom. Thank you, my friend. 3rd and 11. Come on. Defense! Defense! Come on, Hellyman. Come on! Get there. Come on!
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Unbelievable.
Line is not holding bad play calling.
How?
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
How would you feel about giving Luke a shot at QB?
This is what it take
I don't even know,
to wear the
to
U
be honest.
on the side of your
Ben
helmet.
Juju.
The rage meter looks a little sketchy.
Yeah, I've heard it looks like a wiener. That's what I've been told.
This is what it take to wear the U on the
Nah,
side
I
of your
mean,
helmet.
This team has given up biggest frauds in football.
really? Y'all really feel that way? I thought we had a pick. All right, here we go. 3rd down. You bet 100 to win 1,200 that Syracuse would win. You're just bad luck? Maybe. See, and that's the story of our lives, right? Almost sacked. Almost intercepted. Almost. Well, that's not good enough. 3rd and 4. We're toast, says Blake. Miami looks slow. Yeah. If we lose this, man, I'm about to turn in my fan card. Now, don't get it twisted. Miami is still going to win. It's just not been a strong showing so far. So I would not advise you to run and start dumping buttloads of cash on Syracuse money line. Miami is going to win this game. Bring back the overalls. I'm not sunshine pumping. I promise you that if you will stick around for a couple hours, Miami will be on top at the end. Yeah.
Another mediocre Miami team.
This is what it takes.
I told you, it's not because I'm hyping up Miami, even it's because Syracuse is bad.
Salute
There's no
my guy
excuse
co-op.
for what we've
Many
seen so far,
blessings.
but Syracuse is bad. Messidor with a big sack there. Finally get home. Finally. Antonio Jenkins, the Florida State fan, says, salute my guy, Coop. Many blessings. Good to see you, bro. Best of luck tonight. Donnie says, another mediocre. I hate that mediocre Miami like just rolls off the tongue. You know? Third and forever. And we got guys tripping up. There we go, thankfully. There we go. Does Fran Brown have the balls to go for it here? No. You don't go for it. It's a 0-0 game, and Miami's not moving the ball well on offense. Yeah, you got to be smart. Watch for a fake. True. Okay. Trying to get some extra wind blowing in that stadium.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
If they are so bad, why are we averaging 1.6 yards a
Hey, let's
carry?
not make this about us. All right? Let's not make this about us. I was talking about them, all right? Miami will win this game. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to freak out when they're playing bad. And it doesn't mean that I'm not panicking a little bit. But I'm just telling you that Miami will win this game. All right? I'm telling you. Okay, don't believe me? All right. Stick around. This game will be over with about what time? We'll win 9-3. Cool. I didn't say we're going to. Yeah, I mean, my prediction was 38-6, obviously. But, you know, well, I'm just saying Miami's going to win. Good to see you, John. Gator Doll in the building. You do miss Cam now? Yeah, we all do. Repeat of the Stanford game is what's going on. I do think it's a similar situation. I think you're 100% right. Playing it way too close here in the first half. There's no way Syracuse can hang for 4 quarters. And again.
After seeing the last 3 weeks, do you honestly stick by your score?
Well, see, though, that's really tough because so many people would like to change their scores once the actual game starts, right? So, like, if you wanted me to, I could go through and update it and change it quarter to quarter, right? Do I feel super confident in 38-6? Well, of course not. Not based on what we've seen so far. Do I still believe Miami wins, though? Yeah. Not saying 38-6 couldn't happen, but it doesn't look likely right now.
On the side of your helmet.
Miami paid too much for a mediocre QB.
It's the same thing we continue to say. It would be very scary if we were playing a good football team right now. And like, I can admit that. Given that we just can't get anything going offensively anymore, we'd be in big trouble. They'd play Indiana, Oregon, Texas A&M, Ohio State, any of the big dogs. Oh, buddy, it'd be done. But that's not who we're playing right now. Right now, we're playing Syracuse. And we know the offense is struggling, but come on. This team, I want to remind you that this Syracuse team gave up 21 unanswered points to North Carolina. Let that sink in. We still have a ton of football left to go, but at some point, Miami better take over, and they better score some points. Because if North Carolina can put up 21 straight points on these guys, You think they would play up to a playoff team? That's a good question, given that a lot of people think that Miami plays down to the competition. A great question. I think the Notre Dame game, just to be honest with you, was more so a situation of them not knowing what to expect out of Miami. We kind of caught them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So people say, well, what happened? Well, Miami was doing a lot of the same stuff they're doing now. Third and 4. You got Florida or Kentucky? Maybe Florida, actually.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I've got Miami to win as part of my parlay, so win.
All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm done with JoJo. Forget it. I'm done. For weeks, it's just been, where's JoJo? Why are they not playing JoJo? These coaches are so stupid. Not a super well-placed ball. I mean, it was fine. It's not like it's not catchable. It was fine.
To wear the U.
Come on, man.
Everyone, let's say it run, pass, punt.
That's an easy catch. And once again, we find ourselves punting the football. I miss CJ Daniels. Right? So again, people say it's always all these things that we make up in our head and all these conspiracy theories about, JoJo said this, or he's arguing with the coaches, or this or that happened off the field. Well, it could be for this reason. Sometimes you don't have to overthink it. Sometimes there's not more to it. Maybe they've been seeing this at practice. I don't know. Hit him in the wrong spot, the hands, yeah? Which is why it's tough, because I know that as fans, we're in the dark for a lot of things. We don't see all the practices. I don't know. But I know we were frustrated with some of the guys, and people, hey, put JoJo in there. Maybe give us a bit of a spark. And, he had that touchdown against SMU, but then he also bobbled the ball that led to a pick. Dropped some easy catches. Clean Streaming, thank you for the 2. You got Miami to win as part of your parlay. Well, they got you. Barely, but they got you. Austin, I appreciate the 2. Run, pass, punt. The OGs remember that one. I still feel kind of bad for dissing Mark Richt like that, in a way, but it was frustrating back then. Is it going to be 0-0 in the first half?
To wear the U on the
They
side
did.
of your helmet.
They did.
PPL got mad when I said JoJo, not it.
The reality is we don't really know for sure why JoJo had not seen the field more. At the end of the day, we don't have a definitive answer. But good grief. Come on.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
Somebody said, now we
on the side of
do.
your helmet.
Co-op, what have you seen that reflects we win this game? Dawson said this week he doesn't question authority. Does he question when Mario tells him the play call? This is a head coach issue. Teams take on demeanor of coach. Fourth quarter at FSU resonates.
Tucci! Thank you for the Big 10 straight to the PayPal, Tucci. I have an easy answer. You ask, what have you seen that reflects we win this game? Syracuse is that bad. Miami is not playing well. Miami ain't looking good, but Syracuse is that bad. They'll allow Miami to stay in it, and Miami will do enough to get it done. Syracuse is not good. So I don't want people to think that I'm hyping up Miami a ton, and I think that they're flipping some sort of switch. I keep saying it. Syracuse is that bad. But hey, Miami's making it a heck of a game so far. Thank you, Tucci. Canes Hunter says we are not playing to our potential and talent level. We're going through the motions with no focus. Appreciate you, bro. 37 months, man. Is Miami going to win 3-0? I just want to win. You are. You're hyping the shit out of Miami. I am. I'm just saying that they're going to win. It'll always be a lose-lose for me. Right? I predicted Miami to lose in the past, and the fan base eats me alive. You ain't a real fan, Coop. I've predicted them to lose and even been right about that before in the past. Well, they lost because of you, Coop. Pick Miami to win and they're playing like trash. Coop, you don't even watch this team. You know nothing about them. I'm telling you, Syracuse is bad. Miami's making them look better than they are. Miami's playing like trash. I'm just telling you they're going to win the game at the end of it. And come back and talk to me at the end of this game. That's all I'm saying. Peanuts in here. See what y'all done? You summoned Peanut. I can sit here and say, hey guys, Miami's going to win this game at the end of it. And word for word, someone will say, so you think Miami's winning a national championship? I'll be like, the Canes are going to win. And they'll be like, Coop, you support every decision Mario Cristobal has ever made in his entire life? That's unbelievable. Good grief, y'all. Get him. All right. Yeah, the trolls are here. That's exactly what's happening. Syracuse punting again. I need points here. I have kid gloves on Miami. I do not. Fran ain't got the balls to fake it. He's not Jeff Brom. All right, got to go 90 yards. 90 yards, 5 minutes. Tony Johnson available. He is out. No Tony Johnson. No Tony Johnson. No CJ Daniels. That tells me North Carolina could beat us. That hurts. Yeah. Palm Beach Kane is at Hard Rock, y'all.
This is what it takes
He's at the game.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
1.4K in the chat. 1K of trolls.
That's about
Ha.
the right ratio. You got it. All right. Show me something. 90 yards. I will be 100% honest with you guys. I forgot Keelan Marion was on the team. Flag for what? Okay. I was about to say. You asked for this. You hyped this team up way too much. I know someone who just reads titles when I see them. Beck, like, chill, bro. Nah, it's okay. Well, coming back. Beck is in panic mode. The score prediction is wild. Well, I mean, yeah, it's easy to say that in the second quarter. When it's 0-0. Appreciate you, Julian. Beck was freaking out. And I get it. But what's up, Rico? Crip says, is Beck an idiot? There is no excuse for this. You're right. It's a bad football team.
This is what it
Penalizing us for a good play.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I thought they were penalizing US for a good play earlier. Ha ha.
Giving us the old penal. Yep. Plenty of time. Just trying to go up 7-0 going into halftime. Can't believe I'm praying for 7 points in the first half of a football game. I'll find out for you, Brandon. With Melissa. At least it's positive yards. The screen worked. The screen worked finally.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes. Hallelujah.
Just get Brockemeyer out there, you know? Nice. Okay. Move the chains for more. Right, we've seen Upshaw. We have Joshua Moore. Marion with the catch this afternoon. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Warming it up. Be safe with that football back. Oh, some trickery. Go back. And he walks into the end zone. Thank you, Shannon Dawson. Thank you. Guess what? That was very unpredictable. I didn't see that coming. Syracuse's defense didn't see that coming. Well, what do you freaking know? And I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying.
Here comes 3 running calls
right?
up the gut.
See? And see, that's what we expected. That's what Syracuse's defense expected. But we changed it up. Unpredictable and creative, and it ends in a touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami. We ballin', boy. Throw them U's up. Throw them U's up.
Thank you. Thank you, Dawson. That's all we're asking, bro. We're just asking for something like that. I thought that they were going to have Tony rip that thing. I thought Tony was about to throw it to somebody. Look, yes, I love it, man. You get the defense. Everybody on defense is going one way. You throw it back to the other side of the field, and guess what? Carson Beck walks in untouched. Come on, man. Now, don't leave. This is still So close. Man, it's only 7-0. But I know how the trolls work. I know they come out from under the bridge and they start typing like crazy.
This is what it
and then,
take
hey, stick around
to
for the
you.
second half.
On the side of your helmet.
29.5 point favorites and y'all just scored for the first time.
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
This is what it
All right?
take
We'll get this thing
to where
rolling.
you
Come on.
on the side of your
About to
helmet.
wake up.
One thing Miami has been constantly good at the last 20 years is breaking my damn heart.
I feel you. Slim Reaper, yep. At least they're consistent with something. Beg actually
This is
smiles.
what it take to where you
Hey, thank you,
side of your
bro.
helmet.
You guys got the W
Dawson
today.
was in the bathroom that drive. No way he called that tears of joy.
Yeah. Dawson comes out. Still got his fly down, shirt's halfway untucked. He's putting the headset on. He's like, what I miss, guys? Hey, what I miss, y'all? Oh. Hey, even I know mierda is shit in Spanish. I know all the curse words. Could we get the ball back one more time? If we do, I don't think Mario Cristobal is going to be super aggressive. I mean, we have 3 timeouts. And he got a lot of flack for, taking that knee last week. Reezy, thank you for gifting that sub, man of his word, once again to William Da Silva. Thank you, Reezy. It's probably Heatherman's play call. Y'all got jokes. I like it. Okay, third down. Be aggressive, man, if we can get a stop. Please be aggressive. All right. 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Miami finally puts together a drive. Some trickery down in the red zone. Carson Beck walks in untouched after a pass from Malachi Toney. And have an opportunity here with 3 timeouts in our back pocket to maybe get a stop here, get the ball back, and at the very least, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. All right, we'll be here, bro. Need a fumble here. Mario's a phony and a cornball. Good to see you, Peanut. Lisa says Tony for QB. Need more creative plays. That's what we've been asking for. I mean, when I did that, people, well, Coop, man, he just sunshine pumper. He's over here constantly hyping Miami up. What a loser. Tell me why. Right?
What's going on?
Miami Hurricanes are predictable, boring, and play scared. We call it how we see it. They're going to win this game. Says we need another touchdown. The heck with field goals. I know we're all part. Let's get a little. Let's get like a little seance circle together or something. Let's all get out here. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Come on, let's manifest it. You also said they were scary good, and a lot of people would agree with what we were seeing from them. Yes. What does make me mad, because I don't deny that. Absolutely, I said that. All the video evidence is online. The problem is people act like you can't adjust or like change your opinion. That would be like saying that when you make an off-season prediction that you have to stick with it no matter what. So that would be like saying, hey, in June, Coop, you predicted Miami to beat, pick any team on the schedule. But then when it comes time to play the game and it's 6 weeks into the season, Coop, you can't change it to a loss because you said 6 months ago they were going to win that game. Like what? Like you can't change your opinion at all? kind of go game by game. You kind of just, feel it out as the season progresses. And I absolutely said that. I did feel like Miami was playing well enough to compete with anybody at the time that I said that. Sure, I sure did. You're only saying I said it way too early. I think I said that. When did I say that? I don't remember. I remember making that video that you're talking about. Hey, I appreciate you. And I'm not trying to hey, I love these conversations, Elvis. But we have been very vocal in saying the November games are here, and that's when it gets scary. Pick! Yo! Go! Go! Thank you!
Touchdown, Miami!
Okay. Hey, go ahead. Get it out of here. Hey, get it out of here. What, we can't celebrate a little bit? Is that what this is going to be about? Pick it up.
We ballin', boy.
Oh. See, I'm conditioned to believe that it's going to be on us. I instantly went to, it must have been something against Miami because a big thing just happened. Yeah. Defense with the score, that's huge to help out this offense that has been struggling in the first half of this game. We have one scoring drive offensively. Thank you, defense. A pick 6 from Scott. That was Scott, wasn't it? I blacked out. Here we go. We get the replay. Yep. Nice job. No, and I don't mind having the conversations. I just think it's funny that people think you can't kind of change your opinion as you go through the season. Yeah, I say a lot of stuff, But I get it, I'm not mad. What's the score? 14-0 Miami. Again, Syracuse will not be able to hang for 4 quarters. It does not excuse how Miami has been playing up to this point. Oh, we're doing the thing, Joel.
This is what it takes
We're doing the thing.
to wear you.
The shirts are off.
Your helmet.
Let's get that swagger back.
Come on. And I think that people mistake being hard on the team with thinking that I want it to crash and burn. I feel like this is obvious, but I guess you have
We
to
are
say
so
it.
back.
Right?
2026 Natty is ours.
Hey. I want Miami to get their crap together and play well in this game. I want them to win out the rest of the season. I don't know why people think that I would feel differently. I want them to win, bro. But yeah, it should be, welcome in, Nick. It should be more than 14-0 right now, for sure. Yeah. Let's take over the second half. I mean, heck, it's 1:50. See what happens here. Giants are the best. Appreciate the 2. Kyler, thank you for the love. All right, come on. All I'm saying is the people that come in here and are talking a big game about, Syracuse will win. It's over. I knew it. There's big money available. That's all I'm saying. If you really believe it. We got 3 timeouts. Come on. Do I think Pitt beats Notre Dame? It's possible. Right, that got the fans into it. That got the players excited on the sideline. I don't need to see that 5%. Get that out of my face.
We ballin', boy.
Big O 101 with the 25 months says nothing like a pick six to get the boys fired up for the second half. True. Thank you, bro. Okay. Well, we don't need that. Okay, I hope this doesn't backfire. I still like the aggressiveness with using the timeouts and thinking we could get a stop and get even more. That's where we say, I feel like I can speak for me. I can't speak for other Canes fans. At the very least, I want to see fight out of Miami. I want them to show they believe. I want them to go down swinging. And I will still be mad, but I'll be a little more forgiving if they take some chances and it ends up backfiring. This situation, for example, right? If Miami starts burning timeouts and it ended up giving time to Syracuse in the end, I like the thought that Miami believes they could make something happen and get the ball back and try to go up even more. Does that make sense? Like right now, it's not looking like it's going to pan out, but I like the aggressiveness. Thank goodness, because I don't think he ever turned around. He did. He glanced. Hey, good to see you in here, Chris. Hey, okay. Third and short. They're technically in field goal range. Yeah, he did turn the opposite direction. He looked over his right shoulder. Think Pitt winning that? Man, it'd be freaking hilarious. Come on, man. Torrey! You were there! That's been something Torrey has struggled with a lot too, man. Tackling is a bit like he's a hard hitter, but sometimes there's been some bad angles he's taken. Hey, we're out here. We're ride or die, man, no matter what. There's a flag. Hold. Take it back. No. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I picked up the flag. Okay. What's up, Demetrius? Okay, all of a sudden now that pick six doesn't feel so great. If it's about to be 14-7, it's like it never happened. Team slow-footed as hell. Got to hold them to a field goal attempt. Have some pride, y'all. Come on. Hey, come on. That's what we get for being excited. Miami timeout. Okay. This is really important here. They only have one more timeout. So with that being said, 22 seconds with one timeout, you got to think they're throwing here, right? Because if they run the ball, they got to call that timeout probably if they don't get it. And then they have to settle for a field goal when it's... Yeah, they got to be throwing the ball right here. Because it's first down. If you throw the ball, you can take a couple of shots at the end zone and you don't have to burn that last timeout. You got to save that timeout if you possibly have to kick a field goal. You can't run the ball here, I don't think. Not now. Not on first down. I'm getting nervous. You think they'd run it here? There we go. Okay. Now they're definitely throwing the football. Unless you want to burn that timeout after this play. Y'all think they're running? Let's see. Here we go. You're right. They ran the football. Should have thrown it. No, I mean, I'm glad they ran it, but should have thrown it. So what, are you going to hurry up and try to get up there and spike it? Now you got to burn the timeout. Thank you, Fran. Hey! Miami ball? Should have thrown the football, Fran. Should have thrown the football, Fran. That's a fumble. Yes, sir. Hey, buddy. That's the fight we want to see right there. Yep. That's what we want to see. Flag, illegal positive Miami play. Poor Fran Brown. All right, let's be real though. We got to have a talk about the second half of this ball game. All right, we got to be real here. We aren't celebrating this run. We aren't up 28-0. Here's the thing. I always love having this conversation. You can celebrate a touchdown. You can celebrate a fumble recovery by Miami. We agree that 14-0 is not enough in the first half of this game. 100%. You are right. You're right. It's not enough. It's not good enough. Miami has to take over in the second half of this game. It was 7-7 against Stanford at halftime. It's 14-0 against Syracuse. Again, I'm expecting 30 plus. Have to take over somehow in the second half of this game. We got, there was some trickery, something that was a bit unpredictable from Dawson. And we loved it. We walked away with the touchdown, and we have a pick six. What's realistic goal for the Canes? realistic, I mean, they're probably going to be favored in every game. But, I mean, you could maybe drop the Pitt game, and people would say, well, Pitt's playing pretty well. Minimum is 9-3, but you still should expect 10-2, even with the way the team's been playing. But what's my realistic goal? November games still sketch me out, you know, and we lost one before November, and then you dropped the very first game of November to SMU. I'm still I'm terrified. 14-0 is the score. Canes on top. Syracuse not able to even walk away there with a field goal. And they were well within range inside the 10. We'll take a look at the stats while everybody's getting refills and grabbing another slice of pizza. Any craziness going on across the country with the other games right now? I do want to give a shout out to top donator of the first half here so far this afternoon, my man, Mr. Joel Davis. He took a shot at Miami, but hey, we'll be the last ones laughing if we come out on top here. Am I right? Any crazy scores? You know, let's look at the stats first for Miami. Yeah, the Penn State Indiana was kind of crazy. But Indiana comes away with the victory there in that one. Let's take a look at the stats here for Syracuse game. Then we'll go from there. First half, Miami versus the Fruit. 1 of 5 on third downs. That hurts. That definitely needs to be better. 165 total yards of offense. 137 of that is passing. Can't get anything going in the ground game. It sucks to have Fletcher out. But 28 yards on the ground for the Canes. 3 penalties for 29 yards. And time of possession is similar here. Those 2 turnovers, very costly for Syracuse.
We need to bring Mendoza home or Sellers.
A lot of people are on the Sellers train. Everybody's talking about Lenora Sellers. Appreciate you, Giants. Let's take a look here. Beck, 10 of 15. No touchdowns, no picks. Marty Brown, 5 carries for 25. Lyle, 5 for 15. Upshaw had that one. Upshaw was the one that the screen went to, correct? And he had the big gain. So that was 1 for 41. Trader is not playing great at the moment. Their running back has 13 carries for 63 yards. But see, this is good if Miami can get a bit of a lead, because then Miami can, again, boring, I know, but Miami can play Miami football. They need to be aggressive. But I'm still assuming there's going to be a lot of your typical Shannon Dawson play calling coming up. And that means that Syracuse can't rely on just running the ball with Willis.
Why do y'all want him so bad?
No, there's a ton. Everybody, Sellers' name is all over the place, and a lot of it's right. Like that guy, who is it? I forgot his name, with ESPN or whoever he's with. You know, tied Sellers to Miami, and he even said in his statement, nothing's been said about it. He just would not be surprised if that happened. And you know, people take it and run with it, and I get it. There's people think about what could be, and you know, I don't really know how I feel about it. I'm not sure. It's just too hard. It's too tough to say, because who else is going to be available when the portal actually opens once the season is done? Yeah, I don't know. Texas A&M is up 14-0. So we know, right, Miami has to really take over the second half. They got to take it to Syracuse in a big way, because overall, one successful drive offensively in the whole first half of the game is not good enough against a Syracuse team that's not good. Straight up. Right? It's not good enough.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your head.
Appreciate you, Juggernaut. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Yeah, you got to come out. That's true. You got to come out and make a statement. Very, very true. Now, I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of this stream for the watch party, Sleeper, the #1 sports app. I know that I've been telling y'all about them all season, and it's because it really is my go-to sports app. I absolutely love Sleeper, and they were so kind to sponsor the channel this season, and I've been having a ton of fun entering these picks contest. So what I'm going to do is actually put together some quick picks, and I say quick because this is really easy. We're going to try to turn our sports knowledge into some real money, and I'm going to target Sunday Night Football. I'll show you how quick and easy this is. Steelers versus Chargers. All you have to do is pick more or less on player stats. So I'm going to go to Aaron Rodgers. They have him at 215.5 passing yards, more or less. I'm going to take him for 200 plus. I'm going to get a little ballsy here. I know that he didn't score in their last game. I'm going to take Metcalf for a touchdown. I'm going to go to receptions, and I'm going to take McConkey. Do we want to take him for 4 or 5? I'm going to take him for 5. And then we're going to take... Let's go to receiving yards. I'm going to take the tight end. Is that who we want? Yeah, we're going to take the tight end for the Chargers. Gadsden, I'm going to take him for 40 plus receiving. They also have a promotion going right now, 30 plus boost, 30% boost. And we're going to try to turn 5 into 25.93. It's literally as simple as that. So make sure that you check out Sleeper down in the description. Use code word COOP, that's COOP, and they'll give you a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. So you could try these picks contests for yourself, but I will add that if you do it this afternoon, they'll give you $20 for free. Straight up. No deposit needed. You download the app, use code word COOP, it stacks up, and you get the $20 for free. We'll be tracking this on Sunday night with the Steelers-Chargers game. See if we can turn 5 into 25.93. So click that link. Shout out to Sleeper. Again, it's way more than just picks contest too. You can get quick updates with stats and news when it comes to sports, and not even just college football or NFL. Any sport. Any sport. Kane's recovered. We're going to see. We're going to see. What's up, Alex? Thank you, Juggernaut, for the one there. This game is supposed to make Beck look good. He's a statue, underthrows or overthrows, and isn't accurate. Yeah, I mean, he's panicked a little bit when the pressures got to him. Yeah, he's not looked great on the tail end of the season. Yeah, Daniels has been hurt. Do you think we got this game? We're up 14. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's not because Miami's playing great right now, because they sure as heck ain't. But they got this game against Syracuse. Yes, they do. They do. And I said I got clowned all afternoon when I posted this up. I posted this up on social media, and people said this guy must be drunk. That's what they said. I guess we'll see. See, y'all didn't know, right? I had factored in the defensive score into that. Coop, how are they going to get to 38? Is Bane in there? He is, yeah. He sure is. You don't think we could get 38? Oh, and that's fair. I mean, obviously, if I were allowed to adjust my score, which is not allowed, by the way, that's the rules, I would probably flip that to more like 28. 28 to 30, maybe. Somewhere in that range. I would definitely shave some points off of it. But that's, I locked it in before the game, so. Is that our first defensive score of the year? I don't think so. Didn't we have another pick six this season? Is Miami winning? Yes, they're up 14-0. We are at halftime right now. Didn't we have another defensive score? I could have swore that we had a scoop and score or a pick six. Somebody did. Last year up 21, right? Well, maybe it's a good sign we're up less. Right? We blew a 21-point lead, but we have to agree that we have a better defense this year. We have a 14-point lead, all right? You just need Marty Brown to score? You thought they had Syracuse last year? I mean, we all did, right? Yeah, there's a big argument, Sam, with, I saw some people talking about it on social media saying, I don't want another rental quarterback. I want to develop the guys we have. And then there were some people saying, well, that's not how college football works most of the time now. You have to win now, so you just keep going and go get rental QBs. I don't know. They were saying let the other schools develop the quarterbacks and then just go pick them up when they're in like year 3 or 4. They already have the experience. They've been developed elsewhere. Just come in and just plug and play. I don't know. I just know it'd be nice for there to be like some consistency, like have someone that's here multiple years. But also you'd have to see it with the coaching staff as well, like in the same offense, assuming that you like the offense, which is not really the case right now. So, I don't know. Yep, we were tied with Stanford at halftime. And again, Syracuse is not a good team. They're not. So from Scott, so we did have another defensive score. When does Vanderbilt play? Are they already playing?
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Not gonna lie. At this point, 10-2 with a bowl game win would be an improvement from last year.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
I guess depends.
Dawson will be the one to Dave QB. Let that sink in.
Yeah. So that's where I'm saying it kind of depends too, right? Vanderbilt's down 7 to a 4-5 Auburn. Get your crap together, Vandy. Thank you, Tommy, for the 2. 10-2 with a bowl game win would be an improvement from last year. I mean, it was 10-2 with that bowl game loss. I don't know. It feels weird, though, right? Because you still dropped a couple of games you weren't supposed to. There were conference games, which is what happened last year. The only difference is what you win. You win the bowl game and you beat a highly ranked Notre Dame team week 1. I don't know. I know it won't feel good. And there's going to be opt-outs and stuff, and that's not just a Miami thing. Other than getting to hang out again and just watch some of the guys suit up and some young guys maybe play, I don't care about bowl games.
I'm sure there's a few people in here trying to sit on the rage meter.
It is not a wiener. Thank you, Kirk, for the 5. You think Dawson's leaving after this year? I think so too. No chance we finish better than 8-4. So I'm guessing you would have Miami dropping to Pitt, and then who? NC State? Pitt and NC State, maybe? Most bowl games don't matter. Yeah, last year I didn't care about the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It was just, and people said, well, why'd you go live? Or why'd you do a video? Because I still like hanging out. I still want to watch them play. And I'll still be mad if they lose because losing sucks. But I don't put a lot of stock into it. I mean, players opt out all over the place for both teams. And it's just, if it doesn't involve the college football playoffs, if it's not a conference championship, those bowl games at the end, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not saying that it's not cool to give some players some snaps, but it's just whatever. There's only one bowl game that matters now, the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I still feel good about this game. Just really hoping that they turn it up a notch in the second half. Good to see you, by the way, Cypher.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
The rage meter should be thrown at WNBA games.
I don't know what you guys want me to make it look like. How do I make a meter that doesn't look like a wiener then? Miami needed Beck more than he needed Miami. I don't think Emory was the solution. I mean, I'm just saying. But we talked about this last night in my call-in show that Mario Cristobal will be in an interesting situation because if you bring in top-ranked quarterbacks, you know, whether you want to argue about Carson Beck or not, a highly ranked QB with a lot of experience, talking about like transfer portal ranking, and then you come in and you don't win shit. And I mean, I'm at 10 wins, I get it, but I mean, you're not in the conference championship. You don't make it to the college football playoffs, and you go into year 5. Is that then when you say, okay, you know what, we're going to bite the bullet and we're just going to have to really lock in and ride with one of these young quarterbacks and be ready because he's going to make some of the young guy mistakes, and you're in year 5. Then if you end up taking a step back because of it, but then you were bringing in the high-profile QBs and not going any further anyways, I don't know, man. It'd be a tough situation. I'm glad it ain't me. Because for a lot of fans not going to the ACC Championship this year, and if you miss the playoffs, even if you try to temper your expectations, I feel like you're pretty upset. You feel like that the way that everything played out in the conference, you should be there. Because, again, if it's Virginia or if it's Georgia Tech or, you know, some of these, come on, man. Come on. Yeah, I don't like the large contracts. I know it's a thing. But I wish it wasn't. These 5+ year, almost $100 million contracts. They almost never pan out. All right, second half, y'all. Again, I'm choking. Again, I appreciate everybody hanging out. These are always a good time, man. Just reacting to the game as we all watch it together.
This is what it takes to where the you
Would rather watch it with
on the
y'all
side
than
of
by
your helmet.
myself. All right.
Never fear, the OT wizard is here, just got off work, so tell me, are we fighting the good fight or am I actually going to have to buy foul gear?
You're not going to have to buy foul gear, but you're not going to be happy with that first half performance. One drive offensively that we got to score, Randy, and then Miami has a defensive score off of a pick six. Offensively, Miami not playing very well overall. Got to pick it up in the second half. Thank you, Randy. Come on. How am I feeling about the offense? Angry. Where did the trolls go? They'll be back. Huge run for Syracuse to start the third quarter. Come on. You hear this? We had. Did she say Fran said we had Miami ready to quit? Okay. All right. Nickel, I mean, people really like Luke Nickel. Oh, damn. That's not good.
This is what it take.
Mm.
On the side of your helmet.
Yo, talk about setting the
If the
tone in a
offense in
bad
the
way.
first half was that bad, then it's clear that Miami needs to get rid of Shannon Dawson, no doubt.
Oh, my gosh. Making it look easy right now. Appreciate you, Randy. There were some outside runs. There was some trickery that led to that touchdown. There we go. Stood up. Shut that down. Ran a fool for that. Fair enough, Thomas. All right, here we go. Syracuse just outside the 20-yard line. Sacked. Thought we were going to miss out on it. We're bringing pressure this game. It's just it's not been equaling sacks as much, but I mean, we have what, 2 or 3 this game. 39. Let's go. Just tackle. All right. They want to go. What's the call, Fran? He looks nervous. What's he doing there? I don't know. Is there some confusion? They don't know if they want to go or not? I'm dressed like you, Randy. All right. They're going to go for the field goal here. He could. They got to call a timeout. Yeah, he's got to call a timeout. They don't burn the timeout. Okay. Fran not sure what he wants to do, so it pushes them back a bit on the field goal attempt. I would love for him to miss this. Yeah, but I'm saying it pushed him back. It'd be hilarious if he missed. Of course he doesn't. All right. This ain't NFL, all right? These guys ain't out here making 65-yard field goals consistently. Bro, are you behind? Maybe. My TV's faster. What you can do, and I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying if you do want to hang out, if I'm ahead of you and spooling things for you, what you can do is if you're able to rewind your TV or pause it, you can sync it up with what you see on the screen. That's what a lot of people do. No pressure though. All right. Yeah, or pause my stream. Pause my stream and wait for it to catch up. That's another idea. True. People complain for years. Coop, you're so behind. Coop, what is going on? Your boy got that fiber, and now I'm living in the future. I'm telling y'all what happens before you see it. And I can tell you right now that Miami is going to win this football game. If they don't, I'll shove this orange where the sun don't shine. Good to see you, David. Yeah, the ESPN app blows. That's not what I'm watching it on currently. But it sucks. I've had nothing but problems out of the ESPN app. Buffering, it being behind, freezing up. I hate it. You mute the TV and unmute when the refs explain their BS calls. I'm feeling good, David. I am. No, I mean, I do think at this point you want the team to win. It's kind of like last year, right? You're like, well, Miami's not going to win a national championship with the defense, but like you still don't want the season to end early. I think now pretty much everybody's in agreement that Miami would not win a national championship with this offense. Like it wouldn't happen. That just there's no way. Like the defense is better, but could they hold a high-powered offense down enough given the fact that this offense would not be able to put up very many points? It's not going to happen. I don't think they'd be able to. And have I kind of shifted my opinion a lot from what I said maybe like 3-4 weeks ago? For sure. Yeah. MS says, shoot, we won't win with this defense either. You'd rather leave with dignity, right? You do somehow sneak in, something happens, and then you play a team, and you get blown out by 40 plus or something. I do. That could be worse. Like, real talk. That could be worse. I don't know what's worse. Go to the Pop-Tart Bowl or go to the playoffs and get blown out by 40 plus. I don't know. They both suck. All right, come on. Okay. -1. A flag, however, could this be on Syracuse? Yeah, buddy. All right.
This is what it take to wear the U.
Yeah, true. They'll hold it over our heads, won't they?
God bless all of our troops.
Hey, well said, Christopher. Hey, what's up, Jay Gooden? Hope you're enjoying this one. It's had some ups and downs. Would love to see a score here, obviously. All right, another run for maybe one, maybe two.
This is what it take.
Favorite Pop-Tart flavor? They're disgusting.
Shannon Dawson is a bullshitter.
They're bringing it. Here we go. Nice job. That was a throw right there. There we go. Now that's what you like to see. That was beautiful. I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
Miami. Y'all already know what time it is. Throw them hands up. Throw them hands up.
Okay. Keep getting Marion involved. Thank you, Reezy.
We ballin',
Once
boy.
again, showing love to the Canes fam. Growing it. Welcome, Barman. Barman San Diego. There we go. Marion is fast. There's a reason why he's, a big threat on special teams. Where did we get him from again? Was it BYU? All right, there we go. 21-3. All right, keep it up. I want to be able to go on social media and be the person that says, now, what were y'all saying about my score prediction? And I don't like to be that guy. I don't care, honestly, about I'm not an I told you so guy. I'm not, because it feels weird. Good or bad. If you like, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels weird. I'm not an I told you so guy. But they were giving me so much crap online for my 38-6. Man, even if they could make it like 35-6 or 35-3 or make it close to that, Yeah. What was my score prediction? 38-6. And that piss poor performance from the offense in the first half, wasn't looking great. Feels like Miami is playing Miami. It's been Miami versus Miami for a while. Yeah. Where's your scoreboard? It's commercial break right now. It'll be right here at the bottom when the game is going. Malachi's getting nothing. What did they have Tony at? Like 80 yards? Is JoJo trash? I feel like maybe just JoJo's... Not like we have a small sample size, right? Is it maybe that JoJo's just inconsistent? Like he flashes? Like he'll make a big play or two, but then there'll be something boneheaded where he'll drop an easy one or... Yeah, that's kind of the vibe that I get with JoJo. Could be wrong. Could be very wrong. Ooh, Mark Popish. Y'all really think we're beating NC State? We'll see. They've been hit or miss too. Like they've scored some points, but they've had some interesting games as well. JoJo's softer than baby poop. How bad is Fletcher hurt? I'm not even 100% to be real. I don't know. All right, 21-3. Oh no, Dawson's yelling again. Uh-oh. Any predictions, Coop, for some of those other games? Nothing at the moment. What teams do I dislike outside of Florida? Syracuse. All right, let's get a stop. Oh, Fran is losing it. Ooh. That's what we like to see. Yeah, I'm not sold on the Sellers rumors or the Bailey rumors. It's too early. It's fun to talk about, but it's too early to know anything with that. I mean, Fran is over there coaching them up at Ohio State and West Virginia. 3rd and 1. We got a guy down. He changed out of his sauna suit. Let's get a stop here. 3rd and short. Get a stop. Get the ball back in the hands of the offense. Let's get it done. Got his ponytail ripped off. Actually? It's been kind of tough sledding for Bain. I mean, he's getting pressure on quarterbacks, but he's not racking up the sacks. I don't know how much if that's on him or teams kind of just scheming around him because they know he's that impactful of a player. I don't know. And I'm not trying to overhype him either. I don't know. Duke is losing to UConn right now. Vandy's losing by 10. What in the world? Don't like Georgia Tech. Yeah, they got our number, boy, don't they? Yep. What's up, Colombian Kane? Who's hurt? I missed it. Who is down, y'all? Jim from Brazil. Appreciate you, Jimothy. Oh, it's Belay. The trolls disappeared. Yeah, they usually do. If Miami goes up multiple scores, we will always drop anywhere from 500 to 1,000
To wear
viewers.
the U on the side of your helmet.
Well, I was happy until you told me that bye parlay.
Bye, parlay. Huh? Top 10. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Somebody said that there was a Colorado player that got their ponytail ripped off. I don't know if he was messing with us or not, though. Yeah, hey, good to see you. Titans, Canes, what a combo, right? Okay, here we go. Hold on. Direct snap to the running back. No? Never mind. The tight end? Went to Valari. No. Yeah, he was the tight end. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little slow at the moment. Nice. Little sidearm ball, not going to get there. Yeah, the haters disperse, huh? Now, if Syracuse were to score, even though they'd still be down 11, they'll pop back in. We love them. It's fine. As I said, I'll let people, man, I like to let people dig themselves into a hole. I'm cool with it. They're the ones who look dumb in the end. Get there. Nice. Big TFL right there. Let's go. Come on. All right, another big third down coming up right here. Split the DCR. I don't know what that means. All right, come on. Hey, hold them right here. 3rd and 14. Come on. No shot, right? This is where we take over. All right. 4th and 14. Oh, split the screen with the game on. I'm sorry, but I can't. YouTube would ban me in an instant. Anyone else think Brown is a better back than Fletcher? I don't know if I would say better.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of
I like Fletcher quite a bit.
For Taco Bell Co-op. Another weekend, another motocross race with my son. Go
Nice.
Canes.
There ain't nothing there for Tony. Hey, Nathan Kaufman, thank you so much for the Taco Bell money. I will absolutely use it for that tonight. I'm on a chicken cantina taco kick. Man, they put that cheese on the outside of it. So good. Thank you so much, bro. Hope your son enjoyed the motocross race. Man, I'm hungry now. All right, come on. Let's put more points up on the board. Let's not be super predictable here. I mean, we're throwing on 1st down. Brown is just so strong.
This is what it take.
You know?
You on the side of your helmet.
Honest opinion on Sellers? I think he fits here, like Ward.
I mean, potentially. Yeah. It's just tough to say because I don't know what offense we'll be running because I don't know if Dawson will be here or not for whatever reason, you know? So it like depends on some other things that I'd have to factor in potentially. There we go, Tony. Am I like super high on sellers? No. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I know that's not an exciting answer, but I'm just trying to be real. Speaking like a GM, that's just the honest truth. I don't really know how I feel because you have to ask me that question in December or January, and I might have an answer. It's just the truth right now. Nice job, Tony. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, it's just honestly how I feel right now. $40 on McDonald's. How many McChickens do you need? As long as the Canes can keep moving here on this drive, it's a good sign. Let's go up 28-3. You want to take the rage meter down? I need one more touchdown. Good luck. Are we kicking it to another commercial break? They called him crazy, Nick. Remember? We'll see who gets the last laugh tonight. Some people saying, I saw you guys ask, there were a few people saying, what do you think about Florida State and Clemson? I think Clemson wins, to be honest, but I think that Florida State can keep it within like 14-17. Tony picking up some yards on this drive. Yeah, I'll be watching Florida State Clemson tonight for sure. I won't be live, but I'll be watching it. Of course we're going to watch Little Brother. Back in the middle of the field to a tight end. Oh my goodness. I forgot we had those. I'm just kidding. We knew that he targeted Lofton against SMU, and I know he took that big hit and dropped it. But there we go. Move the chains. It is so funny the difference in the live chat when Miami is doing like okay versus when they're down. Thank you for not throwing that back. That's honestly a huge moment for him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the panic talk from Canes fans, which is understandable. And then the trolling. You know, that it moves so fast, I can't keep up with it.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Come on, let's keep it alive.
Why can't the Hurricanes just come out and dominate? I guess I am spoiled growing up in the national championship era of the Hurricanes. In the 90s, early 2000s, it would have been over in the first QTR.
Pringle? Wait. Pringle? That's Gerard Pringle. Yo! Okay. That's going to make some people happy. Hey, thank you so much, John. No, I get it. You know, and that a lot of Canes fans fall into that category. Look at all the movement and stuff we have going on here before we snap the ball. And what do you know? Pringle kicks it to the outside, and here we go. Another touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami!
Like, I feel like if you want to, you could just use Tony as a decoy. Because a lot of people feel like it's going to go to Malachi Tony. Like, he's one of the number one playmakers on the team, right? Honestly, the play calling on that drive was great. Yeah, Mario must be pissed. We ran outside. And I love doing that. I love how you can do that with motion. You can get guys on defense going one direction and actually take the ball the other direction. Love that. Got guys on the offensive line pulling there, and then we run outside. Yo!
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Wait, a run to the outside scores?
Right. Exactly. Thank you so much, Canes Hunter. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yep. Bingo. Coop wants to hire Gus the bus. I do not. Maybe they turned off Mario's microphone. Because, see, then this is what's so funny, y'all. Hold on. This is what's so funny. Because then you say, oh, well, thank goodness. Like Miami is, hey, they turn it up a notch or two here in the second half. It's 28-3. And then I can promise you word for word is, yeah, but Coop, it's Syracuse. Hey, y'all weren't saying that.
This is what it takes
In the first half.
to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Where was
I'm
all
addressing
the
the trolls.
2 loses we had?
Yeah, I'm talking about the trolls. Is what I'm talking about. Look, I'm going to be mad because those people were ripping into me on Twitter for my score prediction. This one's a little personal because they told me that I'm always wrong and just very loud. Big sack there. There we go. They said this man is just loud and always wrong. And then they said, obviously, this guy doesn't really watch Miami football games. Keep dreaming, Coop. You must not know a thing about Mario. I can go show you under my post. The most important thing is Miami winning and winning big. It's not about me. It's about Miami. But I wouldn't mind rubbing it in with a couple people. For sure. You're right. I'll take it down. We're at the bottom of the wiener now. West End, thank you for the 2. Wait. Wait. I'm trying to watch this replay. Yeah. He did. He froze. Everybody else was like, bro, run. Yeah, they're gonna look at that.
This is what it take to where the you.
Okay, so the ruling on the field is an interception.
Int, rolling on the floor, laughing,
Yep.
rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
This is what it take to where the
Does
you
it hit the
on the
ground
side
or
of your
no?
helmet.
Miami lost to LV and SMU because of 23 penalties.
I mean, it played a huge part in it. One of the bigger contributing factors, right? Appreciate you, Straight Street 6. If this is in fact called a pick, finally the ball bouncing our way a bit on something. Did it hit the ground? The ruling on the field is interception. You guys think it hit the ground? They got to be able to turn it over, though.
We ballin', boy.
Frozen, your member gifting died on you.
This is
No
what it
problem. Hey, I appreciate you, Reezy.
On the side of your helmet.
I was at the SMU game last week. I need this rolling on the floor,
Fair
laughing.
enough, Top Flight. I feel you. My condolences. Having to witness that in person. There it
We
is.
ballin', boy.
Picked. Reese, thank you so much for gifting that to Stuttering Sheep. Thank you for the love, Reese. Jacoby Thomas with a sack and an interception in this game. Now, we don't want 3. We want 7. Dang, Pringle running hard. Good. This is great body language from Syracuse on the sidelines. We love that. All right, 2nd and 9. Pretty good hole there. Pringle over Brown. I think they're a little bit of a different type of running back. I don't mind having Marty Brown in there, if it's 3rd and 1, 4th and short, the pinball in there, I don't mind that.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Fourth quarter fans should move down. I hate the look.
Ooh, almost picked. Thank you, Rose Dade. You talking about move down in the stadium? What happened on that play? That's just bad from Beck. What was he seeing? Yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. What was up with that? Bauman gets kind of sandwiched there, so he's down at the moment. Man, it's already 4th down. I wanted 7. Yes, I know. 4%, 8%. Get it out of my face.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
There's my man.
Ran into McGahee. Proud of the fans
Yo.
that showed up.
Hey, appreciate you, Roach Killer. Thank you, man. I know. Hospital pass. Yeah. I hope you've enjoyed the game so far, Roach Killer. It's not over. We still got another quarter to go. All right, so here we go. Carter Davis. Come on, man. Should be money. Let's go, bro. 36-yard field goal. $31-3. Miami does get the interception there by Thomas, but has to settle for 3. It is 31-3 going into the 4th. Y'all know what to do. Now, come on, we wanted to bounce back and win, did we not? Where's the hype? It's Saturday afternoon with 4 total games left on the schedule. 3 if you want to count the fact that this one's almost over. And look, I know we lost to SMU. I know we lost to Louisville. We wanted to bounce back. Winning's better than losing. Where's the hype at for this one? We're up 31-3. It ain't been perfect, but we're winning. Come on. Come on. I can't wait. Because even if this were the final score, this is close enough that after the stream, I'm going to film the react video, but I'm going to spend a good hour replying to every single comment on Twitter. I'm going to be petty. And not because I'm going to say that Miami's some dominant team again. I'm going to take a dump on all the people that were dumping on me. That's all I'm doing. But see, that's what I'm saying. You have to listen to what I said. It's not perfect. It's not pretty. Piss poor performance from the offense in the first half. I'm specifically talking about people who told me it was impossible for Miami to get even close to 38 points and that Coop is an idiot. That's what I'm talking about. This is a personal, selfish thing that I'm doing. Who said that? I'll go to Twitter right now and show you. All right, here it is. Coop score prediction, 38-6. You're forgetting that Mario forgets how to coach in November. You are off.
Together we stand, debited we fall. Stay strong, LFG.
Flash says you are often wrong and loud. LOL. What else do we have here? We're going to lose this game again. Where are some of the other ones? Let's see. I know there's more. Hold on. You might not score 6. Come on, where are there? There's some that were really calling me out specifically. Come on, Coop. Let me bookmark this bullshit. Why are you doing this, coach? How do you still think that this team... how do you still believe in this team like that to predict that kind of whooping? There's more. This isn't including the people who quote tweeted me. These are just the comments directly under it. Trust me. There's more. I'll find them. No, let get up here. Well, Cooper, I know. Let me have this. Let me fire back at the trolls a little bit. Appreciate you, Roach Killer. Right, people see the 38-6, and I understand Miami's offense has been struggling, and it still struggled, especially early in this game. But they don't. And I get this. I'm making an argument kind of for them in a way. Most of those people didn't watch the preview video, so they have no idea why I think it could be 38-6. They just see the picture of the score. That's it. Coop is being petty. Yes, sometimes I will be. One quarter left, y'all. Oh, he bobbled it. That's a 4-yard loss. What's my Twitter handle? It is at thecoachcoop. It gets rowdy over there. Like we said, we knew there would be opportunities in this game if Miami could take advantage of it because Syracuse is struggling. Obviously, they're 3-6. They're not good. They don't have a quarterback. I don't blame them for giving Miami crap or even giving me crap. I just want to have fun with it. That's what I should have said. That's a better way for me to word it. I just want to have fun with it. If we're losing, or if we were to lose this game, they would eat me alive. There it is. There we go. Ruben Bain with a sack. Let's go. Look at the way he just kind of dips there and the speed coming off the line. This man's legs are tree trunks. All right, give us the ball back. Why the refs look sad, you know why. Oh, you know. And did I remove a comment? Yeah, there's a bot in here. A lot of people online, and again, understandably so,
This is what it take.
said that Syracuse 28 plus 28.5 was free money.
Trying to party W the rage meter.
Appreciate you, Kirk. I feel like you're not even watching the game. You're just watching the rage meter. Let's go. Let's get some more. You remember last year, you're going to need a 50 burger? What's the score? 31-3 Canes. With basically a quarter left to go. See, I don't mind the games that we get to kind of settle down a little bit. You know, it was mass chaos the entire time. Did you guys see? You know, I'm not saying this to brag. It just shows how many trolls showed up last week. Did anybody see the views on my Miami versus SMU watch party last week? The total views? We broke a channel record. And of course, it was with Miami losing. Yep. That stream had 110,000 views on it. That was a channel record. 110K. Why? Because people want to get in here and laugh at Miami. They want to point and laugh at Coop. Yep. 100K. Why are there 100K people? Why is this one not going to have 100,000? Because we're winning.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Slow starts don't kill us the same way when we don't shoot ourselves with penalties.
That's fair.
Finally, a somewhat clean game. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, I think there's an argument a little bit for both. Obviously, the penalties, you know, have played a huge part in multiple games. This is also an opponent that's not very good, so they were not capable of taking advantage of the slow start. But yeah, cleaner game so far. I still think we're at what, 3 penalties? Is that right? What was the record before? I think 75,000. Again, I don't say that to boast. I'm a very small fish. It's funny that it was because of the way that game happened that a ton of trolls and stuff showed up. $45-3.
This is what it takes to wear the U
I appreciate
on
you,
the side
Kurt.
of your helmet.
You one of the best co-ops.
Sometimes I'll get caught up in the moment, but I try to be able to take a joke. It's all in good fun. We're out here just having to trying to have a good time. 100K different people. I mean, I can't confirm that. It's 110,000 clicks on the video, views on the video, you know. Okay. We're getting a healthy dose of Pringle here. Yeah. Marty Brown comes back in. An opportunity, you know, I mean, with Fletcher being down, big opportunities for Pringle. He's gotten some burn in this game. It's 3rd and 2, so you bring in Brown. Does that mean we're handing it off? There it is. See, that's the guy. That's our guy on 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 4th and inches. That's our guy.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Been watching since you were showing Alonzo how to work a computer.
That tells me all I need to know. You've been here a very long time. Thank you. The reason why I was harping so much on the prediction is because people will take again, I'm wrong all the time too, but people were so focused on losing to SMU that they just completely overlooked
This
how
is what
bad
it
of a
takes
team Syracuse is.
wear
Again,
you
Miami didn't play a
inside your
perfect
helmet.
game.
LMAO, don't play W me. All love, brother.
I got you, Kirk. But they leaned so much into the struggles that they just assumed that Syracuse was an automatic loss and this offense couldn't muster up more than 6 points. And that's just silly. Big hit on Tony. They read that all the way. Did Moore just miss his block or what? I would love to see that zoom back out. Either way, they read it all the way. 3rd and 16. Maybe a screen. Or just hand it off. No? Okay. Oh, we did dump it down. All right, we got a punt. All right. I don't know that. Do I like Pringle more than Lyle? People are talking about Brown or Fletcher. What about Pringle or Lyle? Guess it depends on what kind of run game Dawson is going to call, right? All right, giving Syracuse the ball back with 9 minutes. Some jawing going on. Appreciate you, fat boy. Brown is too slow for you. I don't mind having a bruiser in there if used correctly.
This is what it takes to wear the U.
I don't think Miami's going to be in the playoffs.
Watch how Pringle slows down next year.
Slows down? If it comes to playoffs, do we come in over Notre Dame? Probably not. Like, you have the head-to-head, but there are other factors. Yeah, you got to see what happens with Notre Dame and Pitt. Like, it could be interesting if Pitt were to beat Notre Dame, and then if Miami were to beat Pitt. I know people are going to say it's wishful thinking, but then if you have the win over Notre Dame, and then they want to say, well, we talk about head-to-head, but look at how Notre Dame finishes. But then you also turn around and beat the team that upset Notre Dame as well. I'm not saying it's going to happen. Just it's interesting to talk about. But yeah, I don't know. That would be such a. I just don't think that they're gonna get there now. Hey, thank you, Fat Boy, for the 2. With the super sticker. Cool. Transitive property. I mean, that's always a good way to put it. Is Mario going to go conservative for the rest of the game? Most likely. But, I mean, a lot of these other teams, I mean, they got 3 or 4 more football games to play as well. So we'll see what happens. No matter what, it's frustrating to take yourself out of the driver's seat. It should never come down to this, right? I don't know. That's what I want to see. I need the cameras locked in on Mario and Fran Brown at midfield. Mario's going to be the type of guy that he's going to go out there for the handshake. But I think it would be funny if either coach was like, nah, screw you. You can say it's petty. You can say, come on, Coop, where's the sportsmanship? But frick Fran Brown. I'll keep saying it. Does anybody like Beck on the team? I think that's a stretch to think that everybody on the team just hates Carson Beck. Appreciate you, Joe Murray. Are we taking the Cavender twins route? All right, here we go. Let's see what Syracuse can cook up. How many people are at the game? I don't know any official numbers. I've not really showed it much. Mama Coop says, I still love Beck. Ah, come on. We had a tackle for loss right there. Come on, bro. I know I saw that, man. It's going to get down to the 20s here where we live. That's crazy. Third down. Come on, let's get a stop. Third and 5. Yeah, of course we give up a big run there. Got to finish strong. Syracuse is trying to put a drive together here. Fat Boy with some rainbow love. Who is the guy watching you? Who, this fella right here? That's my Syracuse friend. Yeah, this guy. Let me help him up. Come on. Okay. Hold on. Look. Y'all be nice to him, okay? He's a little slow. Obviously. But he's a good guy. A little quiet. He don't talk a whole lot, you know? Apparently, he also doesn't wear any pants. Fix it up there. There you go, buddy. Looks like me. He does not. You guys think that I just look like everyone. Coop looks like Beck. Coop looks like the dummy. Listen. Let's not talk about this on the internet, on YouTube in front of everyone, okay? No, I haven't noticed that, Mama Coop. I could maybe kind of see that. That's kind of, huh. Yeah, Coop looks like Coop. Now, I'm not going to lie. Like, we have a commercial break. We're just cutting up here for a minute. The amount of times that I walked into my room and got jump scared by that right there. Yeah. Imagine forgetting that you have like a mannequin or a dummy and it has clothes on, and you walk into your room and it's nighttime and you flip on the light and there's just a dude just chilling in your chair. Yeah. I about swung on him a couple times. I'm not joking. Boy, they just love showing those numbers, don't they? 4% chance to get in the conference championship. 8% chance to make the 12-team playoff. Stop. Dang, thought
This is
Bane
what
might have
it
been
takes.
able to get hands on it.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Yeah, 'cause you slapped the poop out of him. Rolling on the floor laughing tears of joy.
I told him, I said, shut up. Stinking Syracuse fan. It's only possible because of the viewers, man. It's kind of weird you got a mannequin in your bedroom. There ain't no bed in here. Yeah, I've heard that I sound like Matt. What's his name? Matt Be Great. It's just because I think we both have a southern accent, because I'm pretty sure he lives in Alabama.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Beck looks like Timmy from South Park.
I've seen the memes, which means if y'all think I look like him, then I look like Timmy too, I guess. 3rd and 7. Here we go. Throws up a pass to nobody. He also takes a shot. 4 down territory, right? You're inside the 40. There ain't no flag on that, buddy. Get up. Do I think Beck is done for tonight? No. I would keep playing him. Where's your monitor stand from? If you DM me on Twitter, I can send you the link. It's great. It's like a gas arm. They've held up really well. Get there! Come on! Messidor, come on, please. There we go! Man, Collins tried. He tried, but that's another sack for the Canes. That's what we needed there. What can you not have happen on a 4th down? A sack. You had no chance. No hope there. Can't even throw up a prayer. You're going to creep me out, Randy. That's great, man. 6 sacks, 10 TFLs, 1 forced fumble, and a pick. Yeah. Take a picture of that, too.
This is what it takes. To wear the
Tucci!
U on the side of your helmet.
Positives. Different plays makes it harder for the next team to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
We ran a counter, pulled a guard, amazing. Perhaps we actually play 4 quarters, please just 1 week. These in-game interviews need to end. Wanted 50 today for Brown to chew on.
Yeah, fair enough. Right, frick, Fran Brown. I know how you feel about it too, Tucci. Bad ball from Beck. That was thrown behind JoJo. So that answers the question. People said that he sit JoJo for the drops. He's in here in the late in the 4th quarter. Thank you, Tucci, for the Big 10. Who's at running back for Miami? We have seen a lot of Marty Brown, and we've seen quite a bit of Pringle. Right now, it's Pringle. And he's doing pretty well. He's terrible. Coop, Pringle, or Beck? Beck.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
That doll is going to be staring over you in bed.
Okay, letting that play clock wind down. Nice little soft pass there to Marion. Huge gain. There it is. Come on, make me proud, Canes. Come on. Hey, Leah. Again, like I said, super selfish here, guys. I am owning it. I'm acknowledging it. Give me 38 so I control the trolls. Please. Let me have this. All right, timeout Syracuse. 3 minutes left in the game. Come on, let me have one this one time. Please. They ate me alive last week. I can't even tell you the amount of responses and replies and stuff I got on my SMU score prediction was, I think it was over 50,000. It was ridiculous. They ate me up. No, 43,000. So I'm ready to let it rip over this one. I see you, Leah.
We ballin', boy.
I hope you and your dad are enjoying the game. R.A. Yes, welcome to the Canes fam. How much money did Miami waste on Beck? I don't know. Do you think it was a waste? Thank you for the Canes fan membership. Let's put it in the end zone. Wow. Am I watching the same Shannon Dawson play calling? What just happened? Hold on, my brain is short-circuiting. Give me a second. I'm going to watch this back before I crank the siren. I promise you that no one had Mawanoa for a touchdown this afternoon. I promise you.
Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, wait. Time out. Here's the replay. I love it because I was like, what is Carson doing? I was like, if he's going to keep it, what's going on? And then he legit flips around. No freaking way. And he had three defenders there trying to get vertical there and throw their hands up. That's what we're talking about with the creativity. This is exactly what we're talking about. It doesn't always have to be like trickery, and it doesn't have to be over the top, gimmicky stuff. But like, for real, Who would have saw that coming? Who would have saw that?
Touchdown, Miami!
On the side of your helmet.
Vex kept the ball for him. Awesome.
This is what it take.
Frick the trolls.
On the side of your helmet.
TD for the big guy in extra 61.
Thank you, Reezy. Oh man. You know that Malino was like, oh heck yeah, it's my time. It's my time to shine right here. Like, you know, he wanted that to happen. He'd been waiting for it. He's like, please, coach, please call it. Please. That's awesome. That's a huge moment. Like, you don't ever think that you are going to get to score a touchdown playing that position. So I'm very happy for him, bro. I am. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. We got 2 minutes left. Thank you, Reezy. I just wanted Miami to get 38 because everyone told me that I was out of my mind. And they told me that I obviously don't watch Miami enough. That I don't know enough about the team.
On the side of your helmet.
For the win and over 35, thanks fam.
Claude, thank you so much. Thank you for the 2. Like I said, not making it about me. Miami winning is the important thing, and Miami winning by a lot. Just getting the win, period. The trolls were messing with me hard this week because, you know, after the SMU loss, and we shouldn't have lost that freaking game, they've been in my mentions. They've been hitting the DMs real heavy. And as soon as I posted that 38, they were laughing me off social media. But yeah, as far as like it being exactly right, that don't matter to me. Like, get the ball and score again, you know? Yep, see y'all next week. Yep. I get to sit back and enjoy the rest of this game here. Fran gonna cry in the car. Good. Yeah, the big man touchdown. All right, we'll see if we can look into it. I actually wasn't aware of that, Duke. Fran better not shower after the game. Yeah, they better have to ride back with that stank. Oh, please. If I could talk to someone like one of the cameramen, I'll be like, can you please make sure that you zoom in on Cristobal and Fran Brown at the end of the game, and can we air it? Can we have it on TV? That touchdown was Mario pissing on Fran. The stare down, man. I took a picture. I know it's kind of the old school way to do it. Like, Coop, why don't you actually just screenshot it? This right here. Right here. This is what I'm going to remember from this game. You see that sweaty, bald man back over there? Yeah, that's Fran Brown. Look at them eyeballing each other.
This is what it take.
Yeah, buddy.
To wear the U on the side of your helmet.
You think Mario shakes Francis's hand?
I
Years
don't
of joy
know.
rolling on the floor
I'll
laughing.
be real. I think Mario will. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie. I don't care if people say, come on, Coop, like, be respectful. I don't care if he does or doesn't.
This is what it take to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Appreciate you, Iron Canes Hunter. Such a great photo. What's the beef? Who don't have beef with Fran? What are y'all talking about with Iowa? Are they beating Oregon? Oregon? I don't know why that came out so weird. They're up. They're up 1. So are they playing the lacrosse player? Better bump them down to 8. No shot. What? And we got a flag either way. Yikes. If Iowa wins, will they jump us? I don't know. I mean, Syracuse is a bad football team. Again, you needed the style points and stuff with this one. I think the big question right here is how aggressive is Fran Brown?
To wear the U.
With 2 timeouts. Are you trying to get 3 or a touchdown?
Dawson let his
or
play calling nuts drop woozy face.
Thank you, Ray Lewis. Because, I mean, he's going hurry up, so, I mean, he's trying right now. But what about when it comes down to the wire here in a second? Oh, he wants a touchdown. Yeah, he wants a touchdown. Hey, you're welcome, Chuck. Yeah, no, he said, what was that?
This is what it take to wear the U.
Where's the horn?
I still have spasms from last week. Cost me a lot of money.
Did you say it was $1,000? $1K? Hey, I see you, my friend. I see you. You missed out on 1K? Is that what it was? No, Fran's going to be greedy. He wants 7. I don't know. He wants 7. Bet your friend's still pissed. Man. Well, I feel bad. You're over here giving me 20 and then miss out on the 1K. Thank you, bro. All right, here we go. Miami up 35 right now. There's 58 seconds and 1 timeout, but they're right inside the 10. Obviously already shown they're going to be aggressive. Oh, Miami blew that play up. Miami also staying aggressive on defense, which you like to see. Fran said, how much time we got? I thought the same thing. I said potentially risking injuries here. Camera? Dang. We're going to miss it by a little.
This is what it takes to wear the U on the side of your helmet.
Much needed win co-op. Do me a solid and give my son TJ a shout out.
I can absolutely
Go
do
King.
that. TJ,
This is what it takes
good to see you, TJ. Is TJ a Canes
to wear the
fan?
U
Your
on
son?
the side of your helmet.
I hope so.
Brother,
if you're
you
gonna,
are destined for
if-
greatness,
if
remember
you're-
me.
If you're gonna tell me, all right, if you're gonna tell me you got a son, TJ, and come on, he got to be a Canes fan, right? Come on, TJ. Root for the orange and green. I hope so. Welcome in, Londow. I Heart with the Big Ten says, brother, you are destined for greatness. Remember me. I will remember you. Thank you, my friend. Screenshot it for the haters. I don't care about it being exactly right. I just wanted Miami to score 38 so I could go back to each and every hater on social media and pull up and say, hey, what's up? Damn, I thought Coop watched football. And that's not, I got lucky. It's just, it's more so, again, not people. I know Miami has not been playing great football, but to think that they're not capable of putting up 38 on Syracuse, even with the way the play calling's been and stuff, I just thought it was crazy.
Of course he's a fan, bro.
Heck yeah. Shout out to TJ. I promise I don't care about being right or wrong on that. I just really want to stick it to those people tonight. That's all. It's not. I always think it's weird to boast about anything or to look at me. I was close on the score prediction. It's cool, but I just wanted to stick it to the people who gave me a hard time about the 38. Like I said, that's all. I'll take 38-10. Miami favored. This is what's funny then. Everybody, of course, is going to talk about the spread. Miami favored by 28.5. They win by 28. I was wrong. That's what I'm saying. I didn't get it right. No. I'm not saying I got it right. I'm saying I wanted. People told me Miami is not capable of getting to 38.
Superstar.
Yeah. And see, this is what we talked about. People say, who gives a shit? They couldn't cover the spread. Wait, here's the handshake. Hold on. Okay, you gave your typical coach speak. Good job. Okay. I was hoping for like a haymaker or something, or, maybe a left hook. I don't know, something. But this is something that we talked about. So where we said them favoring Miami by so much can actually, it sounds silly, can kind of hurt them a bit, because no matter how, if Miami had came out and dominated this entire game, and I'm not talking about on necessarily the scoreboard, but you know what I'm saying, like just complete and utter domination. They didn't do that. They didn't. It was still a pretty pitiful first half. It was one score on an offensive drive and then a defensive score. It was not pretty. The point is, if they had went out and just straight dominated this team for 4 quarters, but maybe the scoreboard didn't necessarily reflect it, they win by 28. They don't cover the spread, or they win by 27. People say, well, the team's still dog shit. They didn't cover the spread. It was a overall pretty poor performance there in the first half. Not a complete game. But I was happy to see a little more creativity and not be quite as predictable with the play calling, specifically in the second half. Loved the pass to Mawanoa. That was awesome. And, I like Pringle a lot.
This is what it take.
Oregon freaking wins off of a... Did they win?
Mario don't get it. Leave the starters in and only give them 3.
Wait, did Oregon win or is it tied? Hold on. The scoreboard I see is wrong. Okay, I must be getting a delay because my screen says Iowa won. People are telling me Oregon won. Who won the game? Mr. Prime, thank you so much for the 5. He says, Mario, don't get it. Leave the starters in and only give them 3.
Pringle, Lyle, Marion, Trader. Don't get the hype.
Thank you, Kyler. So you're saying Pringle over Lyle, Marion over Trader. I got you. Fair. Marion had a heck of a game. He played pretty well. Oregon kicked a game winner with 3 seconds left. So Oregon survives and beats Iowa. Hey, good to see you, Chris. I'm still not ignoring your phone call. Let's get a look at the stats here. He said, yes, you are, Coop. Yes, you are. Let's take a look at the final stats for this game. I feel like Miami did clean up the penalties a bit as well, which is nice to see. Again, it's not like it's all sunshine and rainbows over here, but we remember what that felt like last week to lose. Feels a lot better to win.
Coop.
Eric! Appreciate you, Eric. Did we murder Syracuse yet? I don't know if I would call it a murder, but got the W. Yeah. 3 of 9s on third downs. That's pitiful. Disgusting. But 385 total yards, 261 through the air. You still end up in triple digits rushing. Really, I guess thanks to Pringle, but we'll look at the yards here in a moment. 5 penalties for 54. I think they had, was it 3 at halftime? 3 in the first half and 2 in the second half. Time of possession was almost even. 3 turnovers for Syracuse was obviously very costly, especially one of them being a pick 6. Beck goes 18 of 24 for 247. 1 touchdown, no picks. Yeah, Pringle 7 carries for 55, averaged almost 8 yards per carry and a touchdown. Oh my gosh. This is great. Oh, buddy. Frick you, Fran Brown. That's what you get. Yep. Rub that crap in. Marion had 3 receptions for 116 yards. I did not realize it was that much. And one of them, of course, was the 61-yarder where Beck did deliver the laser beam right there between the defenders. And then Upshaw only had 1 reception, but it was a big gain off of the screen. JoJo was a little bit frustrating to watch. He did come down with that pass that was thrown behind him, though, later in the game. Still not a ton of involvement from the tight ends in the passing game. 1 for Loft and 1 for Bauman. We had 7 sacks. Finally. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Scott with the pick. Thomas with the pick. Thoughts? Get the ball out of here, Coop. First thoughts, initial thoughts there. Actual, real, raw thoughts before we get out of here. Real honest thoughts, this was a 3-6 Syracuse team that is not a good football team. So no, we're not beating our chest over it. But it feels good to win instead of lose. And this Miami offense has been struggling, and we were just begging for some more creativity. Please stop being so predictable. And it was a little bit better at times in this game. Yep, it was. Would you consider that a dominant win? I can't say dominant because if I'm going to say dominant, it has to be for 4 quarters, in my opinion, and it wasn't. Miami didn't take it to Syracuse for 4 quarters. They didn't. But that second half performance was it was a little more exciting to watch. It was. Right? And we need to see more of that. I'm begging you. We need to see more of that. You need the lottery numbers? I mean, I didn't get it right. Nah. I was off by 4 points for Syracuse. So we didn't hit it dead on. But I will take a win, obviously. And I like what I saw from Pringle. Like, I really did. And I still, again, Malinois had a touchdown. That's crazy. I don't really know what else to say. Can we still make it to the playoffs? I mean, it would need a ton of help. You have to win out, obviously. You got to end with road games to Virginia Tech and Pitt. You got to deal with NC State next week that beat Georgia Tech. So they could be scary. They're up and down. They're kind of inconsistent. But they got to, CJ Bailey is kind of a wild quarterback to watch. It's not 0, but it's not. It ain't good. It ain't good. Yeah. So, as always, my approach is don't let people tell you can't at the very least enjoy the win. It doesn't mean you're saying that you're satisfied or that you think now that the Canes are back again. I feel stupid even saying that. But I'm just being real. You know what social media is going to look like.
This is what
They'd be clowning us if we lost. We'll nitpick it throughout the week. It wasn't perfect.
Now that we see what works, do you think with it?
I don't know. I have a strong feeling that we're going to be beating our heads against the desk next week against NC State, and we're going to be pissed at Dawson. We'll see. We will see. But Miami needs a lot of help, right? They need a whole lot of help. But 38-10, got the W. And definitely a stronger second half showing there. So that's all you can do is just keep trying to get wins, right? But going to need maybe some upsets tonight. Again, I will be watching Florida State Clemson. Doesn't affect us, but I can't help but watch that one. That's going to be interesting. And, I mean, there's going to be some people next week. I'm getting ahead of myself with the Notre Dame game. What are the biggest games tonight that you guys are watching? I do want to give a shout out to everybody for all the love, everybody hanging out for the stream. It was an absolute blast. Thank goodness I didn't lube up the siren for nothing. We actually did put some points on the board. Huge thank you to Mr. Joel Davis, who owns the board tonight with the $99.99. But everybody, man, people who liked and disliked the stream, all the other super chats, the memberships, Reezy continuing to be a man of his word, people just hanging out. We're here every week, every game day. Ooh, LSU and Bama. That's right. I wonder if my play is still alive. Let me check. I'm curious. I do a 10-leg play every Saturday, and I swear, I could screenshot it. I know nobody cares, but I kind of do it because I just want to see. I've missed by one every single week for the past 6 weeks. So I'll have to track it and see what happens with that. I've missed by one every week for 6 weeks. So that's a little frustrating. I try to see if I can finally do it. Navy, Notre Dame. So again, I appreciate y'all. We'll discuss it. I'll do an instant react video. Like as soon as I hit in stream, I'll just pick up the camera and we'll talk about it. And then we'll deep dive it a little bit and start prepping for NC State. We can watch the rest of the games tonight in peace because we know we already got the W. 7-2. 3-2 in the ACC. It's not good enough at the end of the day, but gosh darn it, I'd rather win than lose. And that's what I'll say for now. Love y'all. I'll see you later tonight, all right? And don't be too hard on yourself. You know, some celebratory Taco Bell is, I think it's in order. I do. And I need to give a shout out to Ryan Oxley. My apologies for missing that, Ryan. I actually saw you talking about that in the live chat. He sent me $2 to the Cash App, and he said, for the score prediction. So you know what? It does pay, literally, to be close with the score prediction. So, Ryan, thank you, bro. Thank you.